again, bout number 6 in the 155-pound division, scheduled for 3-minute rounds of MMA novice rules. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet, weighing 155 pounds. He hails from Rochester, New York, and trains with synthesis BJJ, ladies and gentlemen. He is Sheehan. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches, weighing 155.5 pounds. Now residing on Oswego, New York, and training out of Art of Combat, he is Cory Pipher. Referee for this contest, JPZ.
John Paul Zuniga making sure the judges are ready, that the doors are locked. And I'm here to tell you guys that this bout is sponsored to you by the Fight Family. The Fight Family brand is about undiscovered geniuses that exist in every person. We look forward to doing more together with you. Visit fightfamily.com.
Jack's doing a really good job of taking Cory's angles away right off the jump. He's pushing him back, making Cory step back. He's not letting him set his feet. Cory has some dynamite when he can set his back foot.
See if he can get that dynamite set to explode. Right now he's being stuck up against that fence.
You can see the angles that Jack is making coming in and out. He's
yeah.
Whoopsie.
He's going to show you how the wild horse eats corn real quick.
Nice shot by Sheehan. Oh, he's already got the back.
Yeah, he's just peeling his way around there.
Cory's doing a really good job using the cage to block him from getting to the back. Nice hammer fist to the body. You don't see that too often. That's a pretty rare technique.
Well, that's one of his few options here. I think he's only got 2 options for strikes. He can either punch him or hammer fist him to the belly. The old tum-tum, whatever you want to call it.
Good job passing him out. Cleared that leg really easy. Pipher made that too easy. Now he's giving his back again.
You see those shin pads. That is your signal for no ground and pound to the head this evening.
If I was training a guy in MMA, I would train him to never give up his back when you have these shin pads on. You can't get punched in the face. There's no reason to ever give up your back in MMA if you're not getting punched.
All right, 100% agree there.
Cory's doing a really good job using the wall to stop Sheehan's advances, but Sheehan got back to mount again.
Got to get those hooks on the legs, giving him absolutely no way to build up any.
So you can't really fight like jiu-jitsu. Like right now, Cory should be putting his frames right in Jack's hips and really starting to come up. When you can't punch in the face, you should be playing like a more no-gi-style jiu-jitsu game.
Hard knees to the body there.
Those hurt.
Can't really see what he's working for against the fence.
Looks like he's working for some kind of far side Kimura or reverse armbar here.
And that one arm is just stuck. You can see he's got.
Oh,
he just stand up and fired out one hard shot there. Sheehan just getting all he can handle here on the ground.
Nice knees too. This is a lot of energy. See if Pipher can come back in the next round. Sheehan doesn't look tired at all.
I mean, that is just all the entire round there. How do you not score that for for Jack Sheehan? He just gave Cory Pipher nowhere to go.
Do you think 10-8?
I don't know, man. I mean, if you're going to make an argument for a 10-8, this is the round to give it to.
You know, they always say the 3 Ds. If you have 2 to 3 Ds, dominance, duration, and damage, so you hit dominance and duration. So that's 2 to 3 that if you get, you're supposed to give a 10-8. That's what they always tell you in the judges' meetings.
Well, then it looks like we have our answer there, potential 10-8, but you never know. And you can see that synthesis corner ready to rock and roll already. Everybody's out. There we go. Jack Sheehan ready to get this crowd up.
Pipher needs to get a little respect on the feet right now.
Yeah, he needs to do something to kind of make this a little bit of a dog-ugly fight, because the clean technical fight right now is going to Sheehan.
Corner's calling for cross down the pipe. But Jack's doing a good job coming in on angle, so he's misaligning his right hand so he can make that shot happen over and over again.
You saw when he threw that straight down the pipe, it just missed.
Cory needs to shift his feet in another direction so he can land that right hand. He's losing the footwork battle. It looks like he's going to spend the next 2.5 minutes down here too. He's not had an answer for Jake Sheehan's grappling. Sheehan back to side control. It's hard to see what he's working from the angle I have. It looks like he's just trying to press that arm down so he can knee.
Corner of Pipher is just not happy here. Seems like, what?
It's hard to be in there with a guy like Jack Sheehan. He's just so much better at grappling. There's levels to it, and you can see he's just a level and a half higher than Cory right now.
And how do you keep motivated in these situations? They're just so demoralizing where you feel like you just had all of your momentum sapped.
This is like the classic problem in MMA when you get a good grappler. Like, what do you do against them? You have to take your shot on the feet. You can't hold back. You have to just swing for the fences, because if you end up down here, you're going to be down here most of the round anyway.
Right, you're eventually going to go down. So.
I mean, when you're down here and in this situation, is there something to be said about trying to create something to happen? You know what I mean? Because you're either create an opportunity or get smothered for the entire 3 minutes.
Cory's doing a lot of things right. He's doing a really good job regaining guard. He's keeping the fight on the ground. He's not getting submitted. He's doing the very best they can. The problem is Sheehan's just better on the ground than him.
You can do everything right, but if somebody's doing everything right and doing it better, you're going to be in this situation.
Once again, now he's back to quarter mount. He's able to turn back. He's going to get half guard. He's going to start working the thing again. And then Sheehan's just going to shin splint here and come right through, and he's going to mount again.
Shoulder pressure there.
It's a terrible position to be in on bottom. He's just getting smashed. It looks like it's not that bad, but when you're underneath a guy like Jack Sheehan, it is bad. There's so much pressure generating.
I was going to say, it's like a penny on the railroad tracks, man. It's just getting smooshed.
Turn and shoot to the right.
All right, and we got another replay from the booth. Good exchange. Nice shot.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier, where he threw that straight down the pipe like the corner asked if you could see that one more time, please. He throws that straight, and you can see that Sheehan just moves his head just slightly right there.
He needs to take a step towards his back leg instead of his front leg, so he's misaligning his right hand and he's allowing that shot. And Sheehan's doing a very good job shifting to his right to shut that down. He's very, very good at closing the distance and entering on that shot.
Mark Coleman would have been proud of that takedown.
Mark Coleman did not have a takedown like that. Mark Coleman just shot right through the guy.
And then headbutted him until they were a tiny fucking smoking hole.
Best wishes to Mark Coleman. He was supposed to be here tonight. His hip was dislocated and he was unable to make the trip up.
Hammer House for life, sober is cool, carnivore diet, 9 tenants, whatever else he finishes out his posts with. We love you, Hammer.
He might be watching at home, so shout out to you, Mark Coleman.
So I'm saying the OG Hammer.
Nice shot again by Sheehan.
Takes him right down again.
Sheehan is so impressive. Still trying to find that Kimura. Out of the combat corner, calling for some wall walks.
Yeah, they're very frustrated with their fighter right now and the way this fight is going.
I can tell you, I've been in the corner when this has happened to one of my fighters, and it's the worst feeling in the world. You know that they're just a little bit mismatched on the grappling. You expect it to stand up to go differently, and it's the worst feeling in the world.
Now, have you ever been in a situation where you are where Cory Pipher is right now, either one of you?
Me, not so much. I fought really good wrestlers, but I've always had like good jiu-jitsu, so I've always been attacking from down there. Normally, I'd be throwing up arm bars and triangles, and then they smash your body and punch me in the face, and I do it again. So it'd be a lot more competitive on the ground.
And that's what I was alluding to earlier, is like that, create your opportunity, because nothing's going to happen here if you're not, like you said, hunting for submissions from the bottom and using active defensive jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, Pipher just needs more time in the jiu-jitsu gym training with elite level guys.
Oh, those knees to the body from Sheehan have just been brutal all night.
He's so big, he's so strong.
Couldn't really believe that this takes place at 155 pounds, huh, gentlemen?
That's a big 55er.
That's
a
what I'm
pro
saying.
level 55er. I mean, Pipher looks like he could fight 35, to be honest with you.
But you got to remember, he's coming out of a gym with guys like Jonathan Piersma, who are UFC level talent.
And elite grapplers. The ADCC is the best grappling in the world, and he went there and won match after match after match. Piersma, like, they have good. That's a tight guillotine. He's got it.
Don't really have a good angle on it.
Oh, he got out. That was a lot of toughness from Piersma. That was right on his throat. Or
Pipher.
For Pipher. It's very close on it.
You know what, though? You got to figure that's kind of like a little moral victory for him in and of itself. The fact that he didn't just get submitted there.
That was all pain compliance, and he was not complying.
And like, as much as we've talked about Sheehan, and we've been kind of biased towards his dominance in this fight, there's a lot of good things, like you mentioned, that Cory Pipher showed here. Just some things that maybe need to be developed and worked on a little bit more.
That's illegal, but that's cool. Yeah, he's doing a really good job putting his foot in the hip, making space, doing a lot of the right things, just not enough. Going back to the replay.
How many potential 8 rounds could we be looking at here?
This could be an ugly score. Pipher tried to guillotine, but Piersma, God, dog it. Sheehan just passed right by it. They have a pretty similar style, too. What kind of conditioning do you think they do at Synthesis?
The most brutal kind.
He does not look fatigued at all.
There we screamed too. JP Zuniga heading over to see what he's got to say. It's a little under halfway through the card.
Great fights tonight. This is the first one that a casual fan wouldn't have liked. I love this fight. This style is so great for me to watch. I love the grappling exchanges. I love the guard passing. I love the interplay on the floor. So for me, this is a super exciting fight.
Great fight from bell to bell, but let's get this official decision from our ring announcer. Well, maybe we're going to have to give it a All right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 grueling rounds, we head to our judges' decision. For your winner, by unanimous decision, fighting out of the blue corner, training out of Synthesis Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Jack Sheehan.
I wish they would have read the scorecards.
Yeah.
I was interested to see what the final tally of that one would have been. I wonder how many 10-8 rounds they would have gave him.
Yeah, that would have been some.
Maybe we can track that down later.
Yeah, with some Ben.
Yeah, with some Ben to go find out.